Storybook page image. Aquila and the Glimmering Spout. By Gulzar Ahmad. Page 110. The Rooman city of Aqualita was famous for its water. But today, the grand new fountain, the Glimmering Spout, was only managing a tired, little dribble. "Oh, Valerius," sighed the young apprentice. "Aquila. We need more flow." Storybook page image. Page 210. Master Valerius, the greatest builder in the empire, tapped his chin. "The flow is fine, little eagle. The pipes are strong. The problem," he said, pointing high up the pipe, "is the very last stone. It is leaning just 1 degree off-center." Storybook page image. Page 310. Aquila squinted up. From far away, the stone looked perfectly straight, perfectly placed. 1 degree. Who can tell? She asked, already reaching for a ladder. "Let's fix it. We can tap it back right now." Storybook page image. Page 410. Valerius shook his head. "Haste makes ruins, Aquila. We must go up to the highest point and inspect the path, not just the ending. Every tool must be checked. Every angle true." He picked up his wooden-cased level and gave it a polish. Storybook page image. Page 510. They climbed the winding stair inside the aqueduct tower until they reached the problematic stone. Now up close, Aquila could finally see it. The tiniest gap, the slightest tilt, breaking the perfect line. It was almost right, but almost is not enough. Storybook page image. Page 610. "This stone must fit," Valerius whispered, "like a hand in a glove. No gap, no friction. Here." He handed her a small, perfectly smooth bronze chisel and a matching mallet. "You have the steady eye for the final touch." Storybook page image. Page 710. Aquila took a deep breath, lined the stone up with a sightline, and placed the bronze chisel in the gap. She closed her eyes for a moment, remembering all of Valerius's lessons on patience and precision. 1 tap. Storybook page image. Page 810. Clink. The sound was barely a whisper. The stone shifted, grinding softly for a fraction of a second, and then clicked into place with perfect finality. Aquila felt a rush of pride. The line was true. Storybook page image. Page 910. "Now," cried Valerius, "we run." They scrambled down the stairs, their sandals slapping on the wet stone, racing back to the city center. Back at the fountain, a low rumble started. Storybook page image. Page 1010. The Glimmering Spout was no longer a dribble, but a dazzling column of sparkling water that caught the sun and burst into 1,000 tiny rainbows. "An empire, Aquila," said Valerius, putting a hand on her shoulder, "is built on 1,000,000 perfect details." Storybook page image.